Namaste. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across the planet, around the world. I'm Greg. She's Allie. And you're part of our Tuesday night dates. You were mentioning something interesting before we came on. Actually, a few things interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about which
I don't remember anything interesting.
which bit? Well,
there was quite a few things. Actually, the first thing we talked about was you had a button.
I had a button.
Wasn't it a button that you got, a patch or something?
Oh, badge. Yes. Yeah.
It's a badge. Yeah. It's not a button. Okay.
Yeah. So anybody, if you kind of I don't want to do this mask business, these are £2.99. Amazon. It's just a badge, and you put it on, and you just say, "I'm exempt." And there's absolutely nothing they can do. They can't actually ask you what your medical reason is. They're not allowed. They're not legally allowed. So you can just do that. So yeah, I suggest everybody get one on Amazon before they all sell out, because I think once people know that they can be there, you can actually do that. Yeah, definitely. And I was just laughing about the Ricky Gervais thing.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I don't know how true it is, but a friend posted one of these videos, and it was about the Oscars, his speech, and it was like basically they're breaking down all the symbolism that he was doing, and they actually said that he was working for Trump at the time of doing that. It was like a favour, if you like, to Trump, to let them all know that they'd got caught, basically. And that's why Tom Hanks did that funny face when he saw a certain symbolism that he did and some words that he used, something. So it's quite interesting. So perhaps I'll share it on Facebook. If I share it to you, and then you can put it on yours. You watch it first to see how you feel about it. But I was laughing anyway.
Tom Hanks had a face of serious displeasure. He was not pleased.
Like he just shite himself.
Yeah, there was felt
very uncomfortable.
He wasn't the only person in the audience that was making those looks or looked awfully concerned, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Mm. There's something else he said too, and I can't remember what that was. There was a third thing. I should have wrote it down.
We spoke about loads of things. Oh, I don't know. Basically, there's just so much. I mean, I was just watching a video of him in his living room when he's talking as well. And apparently there's loads of stuff on the shelf behind him that is also, because they love their symbols and their, gestures and things like that. It's all kind of part and parcel of it, isn't it?
Yes.
So he's basically doing it back to them. And there's just something going on there. It's just really funny.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's not true, it just made me laugh. I liked it. Yeah, we was talking about the quiz, wasn't we?
Yeah, we did. We found this page that has all these different questions that you can ask people, conversation starters, right? 350 good questions to ask, 250 conversation starters, 200 questions to get to know someone, 200 icebreaker questions, so on and so forth. Well, on this page, they have a random question generator. So I thought it'd be fun if we did random questions here. And that way, you can't say, well, you had time to think about, no, this is whatever the question comes up, we're going to answer it. And what we're going to ask is that you guys in YouTube land answer as well in the live chat, or if you're watching on the saved version of this later on, answer down below. So this is going to be fun.
Yeah, will.
Oh, before we get started too, I just want to give a quick shout out to some people too. To Julie, who is our new N5D Patreon family member. Thank you for joining, Julie. Also on N5D Quantum Tie-Dye T-shirts, Julie, once again, she ordered 3 shirts today. Thank you. Arlene, Anita, who ordered 3 shirts, Victoria, 2 shirts, and Diane, all bought shirts from In5D Quantum Tie-Dye. Thank you, everyone. And they'll be, they actually are already out in the mail. I dropped them off at the post office, so you should get them soon. Now, here's something interesting, though. I just want to bring this up real quick, too. Julie sent me a message on Facebook, and she said, I'm trying to buy 3 shirts to be delivered to San Diego. $60 for shipping cannot be correct, right? You are correct. That is not, that's not right. So and she went on to say, well, once I put my address in, it did change to $11.01. But I believe a lot of people probably won't even enter their address after seeing that shipping amount because that's way too high. So you may want to change that. Just take out the shipping price, because when I saw $60, I thought, oh, never mind. But then I went on to the next step and put my address in, and I got the accurate first class mail price. So actually, yeah, and I thank you, Julie, for pointing that out, because I went into the software and I found out where that was coming from. They wanted to give a flat rate amount as a backup in case the shipping address was incorrect, but you still insisted on using that address. So they really didn't have any other way of calculating the price. So they put in a flat rate amount of $20. What I ended up doing was I took it out. That part is no longer an issue. Unfortunately, actually, there is a flat rate price, though, overseas, which it is significantly more, unfortunately. But there's nothing I can do about that. Initially, I had the USPS put in their price, and it was actually more than the flat rate. So I went back to the flat rate for international sales. So it's actually less with the flat rate on international. And then here in the United States, everything's taken care of. So yeah, we're all set on that. So sorry for anyone that looked and saw these outrageous shipping prices before you even entered your address. You shouldn't get that anymore. So that's all taken care of. Just want to put that out there real quick. So yeah, I didn't know about that. And it's important. I'm glad people tell me about stuff like that. It's not like you could have told me that because you're overseas yourself and you would have saw that overseas flat rate price, which, you know, that's the way to do it. But
yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, did you get I sent you something.
Not yet. I keep going in the hall having a look. It's not there. No.
I know.
Because my mum was here today and I thought it'd be great if it turned up today.
Yeah, that'd be great. You could have opened the box here on
I know. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
I'm gonna take a look though, real quick right now, to see.
We'll see where it is.
Yeah, because it said, I checked, what is it, 2 days ago, and it said that it was in London and it was on the way to you. So
exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Isn't he lovely?
Yes, you are.
I love you.
I love you. So
we were mentioned on Todd Bedina. I've actually recorded the actual conversation, but he was talking to one of his guests. It was Teal, and I can't even pronounce her surname.
Right.
But apparently she was there at the tree when you met Todd. Yeah. And she was there. Her name's Teal.
Okay. Yes.
And she remembers the evening and remembers how special it was, and the energies, how special it was. So, yeah. It was
a very good time. Yeah, it was fun.
I mean, Todd just said that, you know, the reason why he wants to support us. It was just really nice. Said, you know, we've literally stuck our necks out and said, yeah, we're twin flames.
We are.
And and it's like not many people do that, because it's like, you know, it's not worked out before.
Now, but a close
when you know, you know.
You do. A close friend of mine, Rosie Neal. A lot of people that follow In5D know Rosie from all of her articles that I've posted on In5D, and she's an amazing woman. She told me this today, that she said, when I saw you two together, and she is a busy, like you and I, she's busy. She doesn't really get a chance to see everything that's that everyone puts out, but she saw us and she said, when I saw you guys together, it was just a match made in heaven. She said, you guys even look alike. So I thought, oh, that was really nice of her to say.
That's lovely.
Yeah,
That's nice.
We all love
because I'm waiting for my webcam as well. I keep going out in the hall waiting for it because my teeth look like really gappy in between and they're not.
Yeah.
But it's just pixels on my laptop. It's not great.
Well, you should be getting that soon, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need help setting it up though.
Basically, those kind of things, you just plug them in and the software.
Yeah, that seems very easy, doesn't it? But when it says, how do you get it from the going automatically to the computer camera to that camera? How do you do that? How do you choose?
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. You can do that on Zoom by choosing your camera. I'll show you that.
That's the complicated bit.
No, it's not. It's very, very easy. Yeah.
Okay.
So Rosie, this is what Rosie sent to me. She wanted to see the video that we did with Todd, speaking of Todd. And I sent her the video and she said she got a chance to see it. And she said she loved the energy of you and Alison. I love the energy of you and Alison coming together as one. Both of your faces resemble each other as well. So yeah, she's really happy for us. A lot of people know the energy that we have between us. They see it. It's real. It's nothing that you can hide or would want to hide, right? No.
It's as natural as breathing.
Yes, it is. So I want to give a quick shout out to everyone before we jump into these questions. We're going to be doing some random questions, and we're going to encourage everybody in YouTube to join us, join along with us. Also, I want to tell you guys too, one last reminder too. I do have the bigger picture. It's a new series that I started here on In5D. Thank you. And I have a new version. That's why we're a little late, because I finally got everything up and running on the latest version, and that will be premiering tonight at 9 p.m. on this channel In5D. I'll have.
So is that the second video?
That's my third one that I've done on
third
the picture. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I've only seen the first one.
Okay, good. So yeah, that's basically showing you the news that the mainstream media fails to tell you. So it's a really interesting series that I started. Hopefully you guys can join in at 9 o'clock tonight on the In5D YouTube channel. I'll have a live chat going on that. What do you think? Are you ready to answer some questions?
Ready.
Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna go to a screen share. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do a screen share because I want to see your beautiful face. So I'm just gonna look at the questions here. All right, the first question is, this is good. How do you plan to make the world a better place?
I'm doing it.
Yeah. What are you doing? Come on, what's your plan?
My plan is to enlighten as many people and to get people onto their vibrational energy, you know, their psychic, intuitive, happy-go-lucky energy. Yeah.
I think part of your plan is to use your nostril hairs to whistle a song and to make people feel really. That's not part of the plan?
No. Is it yours?
For you to do that? Yeah. Yeah.
Good job you're right over there, I can tell you. You won't be as brave as just sitting next to me.
You think so, huh?
We'll see.
Plans to make the world a better place. So I want you guys to answer this
You could answer it as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not just going to ask you.
Oh, good.
Plans to make the world a better place. I think the plans started a long time ago, before we even incarnated, for you and I getting together. That's a huge start to the plans.
Yeah.
But now that we are together, and I've told Allie this, you know, because she is my twin, I told her that, is it possible that I built In5D for us? Hell yeah, definitely. And for all of us, everyone that's watching right now.
Well, it's bringing Star Family together.
Bringing Star Family together, indeed. So this is definitely, part of my plan. And I gotta say, give all thanks and props to universe for giving me that galactic download to tell me to build this and get this platform up and going. And here we are, here we all are doing this. And, we're just working on raising the vibrations of everybody and awakening everybody and putting out wonderful information. So yeah, that's my plan. Now, it's easy to be a workaholic when you're doing this, isn't it?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Because you enjoy doing what you're doing, and there's always 10 jobs to do in your head, and you just feel that there's a rush on. There's something inside you that says there's a rush. You've got to get it done. It won't wait till tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like that energy. So we have to literally force ourselves to down tools. Like today, I couldn't. Today, right. I was absolutely exhausted.
That's the way I was last night.
Thing.
Yeah, I fell asleep last night, and I was hoping. I put the phone by my bed. I don't like doing that because of the the ELF waves and stuff. But I put it by my bed, hoping Allie would call me so we would do our affirmations. And
I don't like to, because I knew you was in the middle of your article, and I thought, and then it got to kind of the time, and then I started falling asleep. I thought, right, I'll just do the affirmations. I want to let him sleep.
But I wanted you to call me and wake me up. And you are, no, don't be sorry, because you're the same way. You would want me to call, even though, and I would have done the same thing you did by letting you sleep.
You have done.
I know, because it's the right thing to do. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to wake you up, especially if I know you're tired.
Yeah, but we can sleep, I can, it's different if I've got like a Monday where Monday and Thursday is my really massively busy day. It's like, it was massively busy. So I couldn't do that on a Sunday, but if I've got nothing the next day and I can sleep in, don't matter, does it?
Okay.
Just spend longer in bed.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to refresh. No, I don't even have to do that. It just says next question. Okay, so next question is, how do you plan on making the world a better place? No, just kidding. What is something you will never do again?
I will never do again. Work for a boss.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
I will never work for a boss again, ever. I will always work for myself.
Mm-hmm. That's a good answer.
I can't be told what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's you.
Yeah,
in
right.
Circumstances.
I'm a good boss. Yeah. Something I would never do. Well, I've been married twice, and I always said I'd never get married again, but
so did I.
I can't say that because I think I already know what's in the future, but what I would never do again, I probably wouldn't go back to organized religion ever again, because I know that once I disavowed organized religion, I felt the weight of the world lift off of my shoulders. So
I was watching all about Scientology today.
Mm-hmm.
Scary crap that
is. It is scary AF.
And how are they getting away with that?
Yeah.
Well, let's hope that one of the indictments is linked with that.
Well, one of them, I hope a ton of them are. There's one of the major hubs for Scientology is here in Florida, not too far away, maybe an hour and a half away in Clearwater. Yeah.
And apparently the Shelley or something, she is missing. The wife, she's missing. She's been missing for 13 years.
Oh, wow.
And they say that she's locked away somewhere in there.
Interesting.
Our
next question, and continue answering on YouTube, because I'm enjoying just glancing at them, and I can't wait to actually go back and just take my time and read all of your answers there. But here's our next question for everyone. What mythical creature would improve the world most if it existed? That's tough because I believe in a lot
I
of.
believe in a lot of them already. I was going to say mermaids, but I think they're already here.
Well, that's okay. You can. I would.
Fairies,
Yeah,
fairies, but I think they're already here.
Yeah. Yeah. Mythical creature. Maybe dragons. You know, I think there's good ones and bad ones. Just some of the good ones. I actually had a dragon as a stuffed animal when I was a kid. When I was a kid. Yeah. So dragons. I would go with dragons. Somebody mentioned dragons on Heather on YouTube. Yeah. Fairies, and she said fairies and dragons. She said both of our answers. That's great. Okay, so yeah, good answers here. All right, let's check out our next random question. How often do you help others? Who do you help, and how do you help?
Most days. Anybody who wants to know anything about spiritual bits and pieces, I probably answer about 20 messages a day, and I still don't get through them all. So when somebody says to me, you haven't answered me, it's like, I can't answer 3 Facebook pages, Messenger on all of them as well, and notifications, and 3 email addresses. I can't.
No, you can't.
I try and do the best I can.
So you say
yeah,
can,
but
you
a lot of people
can, but you say can't. Can and can't. I'm not. I'm not going there. That could get bad. No. Anyway, where was I? What was the question?
Who do you help, and
that's right.
How many people do you help, and why?
Yeah, that's I like your answer a lot because I'm in the same boat as you. I get tons of messages every day and way too many more than I can answer. And what I end up doing, at least try to do, I try to at least give a thumbs up or something, but I'm so far behind right now on videos. And I do, if someone has an issue or a question, I will get to them. I will try to answer them as much and as often as I can. I also like to do just random acts of kindness, and that is really, you don't go out and brag about stuff like that. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But that's one thing I would love to do that. Once we have financial abundance enough to share. I think I've mentioned one thing I would love to do is just find websites that are doing stuff like in 5D and just give them random money from an account that they couldn't trace back to me.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good plan.
Yes. So let's take a peek at our next question. What was the worst book you had to read for school? And how about the best book you had to read for school? I don't like that
Shakespeare was the
question.
worst one.
I don't like that question. Anyway, yes, Shakespeare, worst.
Worst. Okay. Really don't like the language of that, though. Best book, I don't know if it was for school, but it was Flowers in the Attic. I liked those books. Petals on the Wind, Fallen Angel. Yeah, it was all about, based on a true story about some children being locked in an attic, and basically their journey to escape and why they were locked in the first place. It's really good book, Flowers in the Attic. They made a film out of it, but the film was crap.
Okay. Worst book? That's all of them. any textbook they made us read for science or English or anything. All their textbooks are just public indoctrination. They're all crap. Scarlet Letter, I guess, would be one that comes to mind, though, that specifically I had to read. The best book, I'd have to go with what you said too. There's really no best book that I can remember from there. But one of my favorite all-time books would be the Dolores Cannon Convoluted Earth series. I'm sorry, Convoluted Universe series. So yeah, those.
My favorite spiritual book is Embraced by the Light by Betty J. Eady.
Mhm.
It started me on my spiritual journey. I sent that to you.
Yes, yes, you did. Thank you.
I'm not expecting you to say that you've read it either.
No. Good. I will get to it though.
Yes, I know.
It's actually an arm's length from me. It's right here. See?
Ah,
It is. It's close. It's close by. So if I
it'd
had
be
no
nice if
intent,
we could just put our hands on the book and then just say it's read.
yeah, kind of like what Edgar Casey did. He'd put a book underneath his pillow.
Yeah,
Bam. Yes. So
that would be
okay.
good.
See, that question should have been, what was the best and worst book you read? Not
Yeah,
at
just
school.
not at school.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. What's something you're interested in that most people wouldn't expect? This is a good question.
Xbox. Be playing Xbox. Yeah, and I like zombie films as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't be spiritual all the time. It's, I've got to break free and become the warrior princess, killing the baddies to, help the good ones escape, going on quests and stuff like that with my sword.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I get it, because sometimes you need to just get away from
Switch right
everything.
off.
Do something completely the opposite.
Yeah.
On Sundays, that's why I've cleared my Sundays up, and I'm going to do football Sunday. Just watch football on Sundays, and just because I enjoy it. I've always enjoyed football. American football on Sunday, and I'm going to clear up time to watch that. Go Chiefs! So but the thing for me, okay, something I'm interested in that most people wouldn't expect, for me is bowling. I used to be in a scratch bowling league. Actually, well, the first time I bowled two 300s. The first one was in a summer league, and I ended up getting high average in that league. It was only like 194, and I say only because that's not good enough to go into a scratch league. Scratch leagues, you have to have like a 200 or better average. But one of the guys talked me into getting into the scratch league, and I did. And that year, I think my first year in the scratch league, I averaged like 196. It was horrible. And but I kept with it. And the following year, I got most improved. I averaged 212, and I got another sanctioned 300. I got the ring and the pin and all that stuff. So I ended up
I don't know
averaging
what's a good score, but you
200.
showed me a video of you and
Brittany.
It was just so cute. You being a dad.
Yeah.
As if I couldn't love you anymore. And then I did. Seeing you as a dad. It's really cute.
Britt was just tiny little thing.
Yeah.
For people that don't know.
And he was helping her bowl. And
yes.
she was so pleased with herself.
I sat her down on the lane and put the ball in front of her. And then I sat down behind her, put my hands behind her hands, and we pushed the ball down. And to her, it didn't matter if she hit a pin or not. Occasionally she did, but it didn't matter. We didn't use, sometimes they put up these dividers on the lane, so it just funnels the ball all the way down. But we didn't use those. We just bowled, and she was so proud of herself. She'd walk back as if, that was, I did just like Dad did. It was just so cute. So yeah, that was fun.
It was really, really cute. Yeah. I love that.
You and I were talking about the best jobs that we ever had, and we both agreed on it.
Parenting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Best job anyone can have.
Yes.
It's the most important job that you can do.
Without a doubt. I loved and still love every millisecond of it.
Me too. Me too. I have my granddaughter around here today, my little Olivia.
Aw.
She was really cute. We were sort, when you're in enamored conversations and you're kind of using your hands and you're saying right over here and everything. She was sitting there doing the same thing silently with her hands, taking the mickey basically, but we didn't see her. And then we all turned around together and watched her and realised what she was doing, which is really funny.
Aw. Did anyone record that?
No, it was a bugger.
Aw.
It would have been fun.
Yeah. Let's go on to our next question. What part of a kid's movie completely scared you? Kids' movies that scared
all of it now. Now you've dissected it.
I know, like, yeah, now that we know.
And Satanist and but I suppose if I go backwards to how it used to be, I suppose it used to be Snow White with the apple, the poison apple.
The Wizard of Oz. The Wicked Witch. Yeah, that was scary. And the flying monkeys. Though I remember watching this movie when I was a kid. Actually, there were several things. They had this series called Chiller, and you'd see this hand coming out of the swamp and it had 6 fingers, and they'd come out and they'd go Chiller and it'd go back in. And I remember watching a remake of a Frankenstein movie when I was a kid, and he was frozen in a block of ice, and that memory of him in a block of ice just still stays with me. I'm like, that's freaky. Yeah. Anyway, what about just like shitty, scary movies? You kind of like that stuff, though, don't you?
I love it.
I know.
I don't see it as scary. I see it as how they made up the people, how they created this. Yeah, I can actually detach. It's absolutely fine.
I can't do it. I can't watch anything of low vibration, killing, murder, stuff like that. Yeah, but
this is what I can't understand. I'm sorry, but I really can't. That is made up. That is a theatrical crap. The stuff that you've been looking at regarding the paedophilia and everything else with the child. Wow, I can't watch some of that, and you can. So, yeah, I can't get me around that. That's real stuff, and that's made up stuff. That vibration doesn't do anything for me, but that stuff really does affect me.
I get that. The way I see it though is I'm, doing something positive for these kids and bringing the awareness out, and hopefully
still haunts me. It really haunts me.
See, I don't watch that stuff though before, or look at it before I go to bed. When I go to bed, I put on something positive to listen to, like Dolores Cannon or something. Yeah. So it gives those give me amazing dreams. Yeah. So yeah, I don't like scary movies. Okay, are you more of an indoors or outdoors person?
You see, I'm able to answer these because I've got the disability thing. Do you see what I mean? If I wasn't, I'd be outdoors. But I'm in indoors, probably. But I like walking in the woods. I like there's loads of stuff that I love doing, and I push myself past the pain threshold to do it. So, tricky question for me, that one.
For me, that's a no-brainer. I live in paradise. I would be at the beach every day if I lived on the beach.
Yeah, we are. We put it in an affirmation.
Yeah. Every day. Well, and when I was living on the beach, I was going just about every day. If nothing else, I would say, screw it, I'm going for the sunset, but now that I'm not on the beach anymore, I don't go as often as I should, but that's no brainer for me. I love the ocean. Yeah. Okay. What, I don't know what my answer would be on this, but what's the weirdest conversation you've eavesdropped on?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
That's a great question. I can't think of one
I can't think of
instance
it.
right now. Yeah.
No, because I'm usually part of those. So it's like, I usually instigate those.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not usually the one kind of eavesdropping.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hard question. That's a great question, but it's a hard one. Yeah, I can, it wasn't really an eavesdropping one. It just reminds me of a cute situation one time where it was Easter, and I always gave Brittany an Easter egg hunt, and I put money inside of the Easter eggs. And at the end of the Easter egg trail was usually a stuffed animal with the basket and all sorts of, goodies in there. And one year I remember I gave her, I bought her this cotton candy in a bag, and she opens it up and I go, can I have some? And she goes, yeah, here. And I go, wow, this is good. I should have bought some for myself. And she looks at me and she goes, because she still believed in the Easter Bunny at that point.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, I should have bought some for myself. And
That's still, you could have still got away with that and said, that Easter Bunny should maybe I should ask the Easter Bunny to get me some next time.
I think she was old
Get
enough.
away with it a bit.
I think she was old enough to know.
My girls
age,
still won't tell me that they don't believe in Santa, because I said, if you tell me that you believe in Santa, I'll still get you gifts from Santa.
I remember I would, when Britt would have Christmas with me, I would write to Brittany from Santa in different penmanship, so she wouldn't even recognize it was my penmanship.
I hope no kids are watching this. Just thought.
We're just kidding. Love Santa. We love Santa and the Easter Bunny. They
exist. We believe in fairies.
Yes.
And mermaids.
Here's our next question. What are your most important rules when going on a date? I'm listening.
Depends on the date.
Yeah. So imagine it's me.
No rules.
No rules.
No.
I like that answer.
Because you and me are on the same kind of vibe, you're not going to do anything that I'm not going to want you to do. So it's all good here.
I think we'll just move on to our next question.
You haven't answered yet.
You answered for me. What's the most important thing a person can do to improve themselves?
Awaken. For God's sake. Become awake.
What do you mean by awaken? How can one awaken if they're asleep?
Stop looking at the media.
Mm-hmm.
Stop believing the media. Stop believing what you're told. Research yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe your own power.
Mm-hmm.
Because your mind is a very powerful tool, and understand that it can go both ways.
Yes.
You can use it for the positive, but you can also use it for the negative, and you might be using it for the negative and not realizing it. So fear attracts fear, positivity attracts positivity. Whatever you're thinking about will become your reality, and that's what we're all doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I would go along that line too myself and say question everything, because just because a government organization says, for example, hydrochloroquine is not a good thing for you to use, question it. Do as much research as you can on it, and draw your own conclusions.
Is that what that new doctor said? Come out and say, I love her.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, she
her
said
energy.
hydrochloroquine and azithromycin in combination with one another are fantastic. But yeah, the
And
FDA says nope, nope. Yeah.
well, she set a challenge for them.
Yeah, the urine challenge. Yeah.
She set it
Hmm.
because apparently she knows for a fact a few of them are actually on it.
Okay, our next question. I think I know the answer. When was the last time you stayed up through the entire night?
Every night.
It's true.
Every night.
Yeah.
I go to bed about 6 a.m. because I want to talk to my man.
Yeah, you're running on East Coast time, definitely.
But I was before I met you.
You were for a reason. Yeah.
And I didn't quite wonder. I didn't wonder why. I didn't understand why.
Hmm. But the last time I stayed up the entire night, through the entire night.
So you wouldn't do it for me? That's really mean.
Screw you. No, I'm a firm believer in if your body tells you to sleep, sleep. I love my naps. And when I get tired, I sleep. But staying up the entire night, I've stayed up late with you for the entire night. God, that must have been back in college or in my 20s or something like that. Probably in my 20s playing in a hard rock band. I don't think I did it in my 30s. I may have. Have I done it in the last 20 years? Nope. Nope, because I'm old. TC's asking, are you two soulmates?
More.
Or
Twins.
twin flames? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's what Darlene answered. Yes. That's what you answered too. Okay, what languages do you wish you could speak?
Not Russian and not German. I don't like those.
No?
I don't like the sound of them. They're quite aggressive. French is kind of, and Italian is kind of sexy. Mexican, they talk too quickly. It's like, would never, ever be able to learn that. I've never been that great with languages.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pronounce people's names. That's what, so let alone another language.
Right. I'd go with light language.
Oh, good answer.
Yeah, light language.
I haven't seen any men who do light language.
There's one that I know of.
Is
Paul
there?
Gregory Carey. Yeah,
I'd like to see that.
yeah, yeah. But usually, and Phil does it too. Phil Christophers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to find his website.
Yes. What 3 words best describe you?
Dull, boring. I just don't know. Bubbly, probably say.
Bubbly.
Spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
I would say kind.
Okay.
About you?
Hot, sexy mess. I'm kidding.
I'd agree. Not the other one though. Not the last one.
Jovial, kind, and loving. Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. This is fun. What songs can you sing that I'll know after hearing 2 words from the song?
0.
Oh, that's not true.
Apart from Happy Birthday, I could sing that.
I can think of
No,
one.
because you're going to ask me to sing it and I'm not singing it.
You don't have to sing.
Oh. Well, Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
My love.
There you go. That would be the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's our song, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, one of them.
Yeah. Probably the main one.
Mm.
Yeah. Because it goes on to say, only my love holds the other key to me. And shortly after I met Alison, I gave her that song. It was given to me and I gave it to her because of to me, it's a twin flame song. Only my love holds the other key to me.
Mm. He sang it for his Linda, didn't he? Linda McCartney.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
So, yeah, that wasn't that hard of a question. You had to think about it. Happy birthday wasn't the right answer. Although it could have been, I guess, you could probably sing happy birthday and that would have worked. Yeah. That would have worked.
I don't think I'm the best singer. So
Let's find out.
I was taking the mickey.
Let's hear you sing.
No.
No?
No.
Can you whistle a tune with your nostril hairs? You don't have to sing, just whistle us a tune.
Oh my goodness.
The only reason I tease you about that is because when you ridicule others, it's usually that which you fear within yourself. You know that. So that's what I fear within myself.
What, that you whistle through your nostrils?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a damn if you did.
Well, what if I could actually whistle tunes through it?
Go on then, have a go.
That'd be neat.
Go on then.
I'm not going to do it now. Rather play guitar. Actually, it'd be great. That would be a talent.
Yeah.
Guitar, having my
absolutely
whistling, a lead on it, on me playing rhythm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. What would you do with the extra time if you never had to sleep?
You know how we're going to answer this.
I know.
More of what we do, more spiritual work.
Yep.
I would be writing my book. I would be doing more creative things. I like making jewelry and ornament things and spell kits, stuff like that. I'd just do all that. But yeah, more of the same thing that we're doing.
I think the answer depends on whether we are apart or together physically.
I know. Yeah, I thought you was talking about right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't go there really if you're in the flesh here.
Well, I mean, we might. I'm not going to go there.
No, see what I mean?
It had something to do with the bedroom, but
meditation.
Yeah,
meditation, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And tuning into the higher vibrational energies.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, that's often what I do. And
yes.
Okay, so here's a great question. What should they teach in high school but don't?
The truth.
Ah! I love that. That's the best answer yet. That's perfect. Yes. I love that.
I think they should teach that the media don't always tell the truth. Don't always go to them for your answers. Don't believe absolutely everything. Research. Become your own journalist. Journalism. Teach proper journalism for everything.
Okay, I like that. That's a good answer. Although I do like your first answer much better. The truth. Okay, so what should they teach in high school but don't? I think there should be a metaphysical class where you learn how to, meditate and open up your third eye and go in within, that kind of thing. I could see myself teaching something like that. I could see you teaching something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe we will.
That would be cool.
That is one of your wishes, isn't it? It's on your.
Yeah. I love working with kids, and I would love to help them find their true divine purpose for being here. So Yeah.
To have our own school of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be fun.
What about like a summer camp, but a spiritual one, a magic one?
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So here's another one. You have $1 million to make a viral video. What video do you make?
You answer first this time.
Okay. $1 million to make any video. I would hire the best people to help me on this as well. But I would just do like this. Every area of metaphysics that I find interesting, I would get the best people to do a short segment on it, on the parts that they find the most interesting, and put it all together and into one video that would just blow everybody's minds away. Yeah.
Mine would be psychic development. How to try different things, like the techniques involved, and
Okay.
to try them out on live techniques.
I like that.
Like testing remote viewing and sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so if you see a homeless person asking for money, do you give them any?
Yes, absolutely. Done it loads of times.
I know.
Even though everyone says, what are you doing that for? I said, I don't care if they go and buy booze with it. It's their choice. It's their life.
I knew you were going to answer that, because that's my answer too. I don't care what they do with it. If whatever they do with it, it's got to be better than not having any at all.
We used to collect duvets and blankets and stuff in the shop. We used to walk down the high street and give them to the homeless in the shop doorways late at night, early hours of the morning.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, we're very, very grateful.
A duvet is a blanket for people here in the United States.
And cheeseburgers, lots of cheeseburgers, which now I'm thinking that was a wicked thing for me to do.
What, are you trying to kill them? I remember one time, it was during Thanksgiving, and I'm driving to the local grocery store, and there was a homeless man. This is like 4 or 5 years ago. There's a homeless man there with a sign looking for money, and I gave him $20 and I wished him well. And I had to go back to that store a couple hours later, and he's still there. So I gave him another 20. So I figured, it's Thanksgiving. Probably has a family, and
see, I wanted to open up my home so that they can have a bath, sit down, have a meal, watch some telly.
Wow.
But you can't do that for safety reasons.
No.
But other than that, I would.
Yeah. Our next question. What product or service is way more expensive than it needs to be? I know my answer.
All of them.
Give one in particular. What do you think?
I'll say that question again.
Okay. What product or service is way more expensive than it needs to be?
Product or service. It's too many.
I'll answer first.
Yeah, I can't think of one in particular.
Actually, I can think of two that I would go with. The first would be gas, or petrol, as you guys say, because it was proven in 1987, I believe, that Stanley Meyer built a car that could go from coast to coast on 22, 23 gallons of water. So just buying petrol or gas would be one. Number two would be electricity. When there's so many free energy systems that are out there, it's ridiculous that we have to pay anything for electricity.
I'd have to agree. I think we should just have free energy and be done with it now. It's yeah.
Good answers in the chat room though on YouTube.
Yes.
Stephanie's saying cancer treatment. It's yeah, they really stick it to you on pricing there.
Yeah.
Mary is saying dentists, and Stephanie, here's a good one: water.
Yeah.
It's water. It's a natural
Yeah.
thing that it should be free. Some people in certain places here in the United States, you can get arrested for putting a jug out to catch rainwater.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Insane, huh? Yeah.
Is absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know how to answer this one. Hopefully you do. What are two things you should, what are two things wait a minute. I should show you this question. I think I know what they mean, but it's not worded correctly. It says, I'm reading it exactly how it says it is. What are two things you should how to do, but don't?
Should know how to do.
Oh, okay. Two things you should know how to do, but don't. All right. Got it. Yeah.
I don't know how to wallpaper.
But should you know how to do that?
Well, why not?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
I know how to do every other bit of decorating.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. Two other things. Change a tire.
Okay. That's good. Because that's like one of mine. I know how to
My
change
dad
a tire.
showed me once.
Mhm.
I remember him showing me once.
Yes.
I don't remember.
No, it's not that hard to do. I can do, but I should know, especially being a dude, and I know that, it's stereotyping, but I should be able to change my oil, but I have no idea. I could probably figure out where the oil plug is and all that stuff, but I'm not sure. I could probably figure it out, but I don't know how to do it. What else? What should I know how to do, but don't outside of that? I don't know. That's it. That's the only one I can think of. Just one. Actually, I could probably throw in there um, painting nails, because when Britt was little, I would paint her nails. And you'd think that I would know how to do it. Apparently, it makes a difference on what direction you go with the paint. I don't know. Not to me.
I'd teach you.
I don't need to know. But
You
if I
do.
had it, if I have grandchildren, I might need to know. So
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, Mary. Mary sent us a $20 super chat. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. These questions are fun. Makes you think. Okay, what movie was great when it came out but hasn't aged well?
It's a Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that film?
Mm-mm.
Where they're sitting around the campfire farting. It's very funny.
Yeah.
But when I watched it when I'm kind of all grown up now, I didn't find it as funny.
Mm-hmm.
And also the film Stripes, I found that was one of my favourite films. It was hilariously funny. But like when you get older, it's not.
Yeah, there's probably a number of movies out there that, and I don't watch a lot of movies to begin with. So, but that, especially back in my stoner days when I used to get high and I thought things were funny. And now you look at them when you're sober and that wasn't funny. What did I see in that? What was it? What? I know. Probably, certain, it'd probably be a movie that was a comedy that's no longer funny anymore, and something along the lines of maybe Stripes or the second Caddyshack, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah.
Bill Murray, I used to find hilarious.
You know what's weird? It's like he's got this. Oh, who's that one guy? Bill Maher kind of vibe. I don't know if you know who Bill Maher is, but yeah, he's been seen wearing those red shoes that are made from bodies.
No.
Yeah, there's a red shoe club that is out there. So yeah, he's one of them. He's got that kind of energy to him. So I don't want to say he is, but yeah, I just not going there. Okay, let's move on. What do you do to make the world a better? Oh, we already did that one. Did we go through all of our questions? Wow, that's cool. Let me refresh and see if there's a new questions that come out. Oh yeah, I did.
When I looked at that list, there was about 50 each, 50 for women and 50 for men.
If you could give yourself a nickname, what nickname would you want people to call you?
What I want people to call me. People or person?
It says people, but
I like it when you call me your goddess.
aw.
Can't answer the for other people. I don't know.
I know. What would you want people to call you? And I know that's an awkward question because we're looking more out for other people than ourselves. We don't want to draw attention. At least I don't. I don't want to draw attention to myself, especially if it's with a silly nickname that I have to create in order to get attention. I don't want attention to begin with. So so I'm gonna go to my I'm gonna defer to my other answer, hot sexy mess. You can call me HSM if you want. And I say that
I got a few names. I'll tell you later.
I say that facetiously, honestly. Yeah, I'm totally joking when I say that.
I'm not.
Aw. Okay, what's the most recent show that you've binge watched?
Walking Dead. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. But I've been watching Snowpiercer, which is very, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically it's a Netflix thing. So it's not actually a movie, but it's this train that's 1,000 cars long. And it basically is an ecosystem in itself. So every single car is got, there's a reason for it. And then you've got the upper class people, the middle class and the lower class people that just hijack this train when the whole place froze over. And this train just has to keep going round and round and round Earth continually. Self ecosystem.
Uh-huh.
And it's all to do with the dynamics of it. It's very, very interesting.
That is interesting. And that does qualify because they weren't asking for a movie, they were asking for a show. So
Okay.
Yeah, that qualifies. For me, it's real simple. I hate to admit it, but it is Married with Children.
That's funny.
It is funny. Al Bundy makes me laugh.
Funny. Yeah.
So I
love Junior, bless him.
Bud.
I love Junior.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Did you ever watch the one where he got stoned and then what they did was they pretended that he was stoned. He got caught smoking and then later on they pretended that he was, and they was acting all strange around him.
No.
And he was like freaked right out, and he said, I'm never touching that stuff again, never touching it again. But it's because they fucked with his head. It's really hilarious.
Was that a newer one or an older one?
I don't know. I can ask my daughter, but
yes,
because they used to watch it all the time.
I thought I watched all of them, but I've never heard of that one.
No, it's very funny.
Okay. What rules do you make for yourself?
Rules that I make for myself. Don't live by them.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I hate rules. I don't like rules, period. As a matter of fact, I'm the only rule I would say is as long as you're not hurting yourself or others, let it go.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my only rule. Yeah.
Yep.
Would you rather go to a club, house party, or a small get together of 4 or 5 friends?
Depends on my mood.
Yeah. Right now.
Oh, right now would be a small intimate party.
Yeah. With you and 62 of your closest friends.
Yeah. Hi.
Well, I don't think, for me, it wouldn't depend. You already know my answer.
Yeah, the smallest group possible.
Yep. I don't like clubs, house
I
parties.
can't do clubs anymore. Not just because I've, my disability, but yeah, I just
The loud boom, boom. No, I just don't.
yeah.
No, not me. And back in the day, yeah, when I was, 18, 20, 25, yeah, I used to love all that stuff. Well, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I don't know if I would say love, but yeah. And then I don't like it now. Yeah, maybe that's just me getting old. I don't know. Older.
See, it comes a time when it is a young person's thing, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's okay
Yes.
because it's good for them. It's what they enjoy. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is, if you were in Siesta Key, Florida, what would you be doing right now? Oh, I can't believe that's on there.
Cuddled up on the couch with you.
I'm kidding. I love that answer though. What piece of technology brings you the most joy?
Xbox.
I was gonna say that's a loaded question, isn't it? Oh, technology. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Never
I
mind.
know what was on your mind.
Uh, technology. Most joy, the laptop, because I can help a lot of people through the laptop. So yeah.
PlayStation as well. Don't mind that.
What movie would be better if the plot happened in reverse?
Plot happened. I know a movie that I wish there was a different ending to it. Titanic. I hate that ending. I wish they'd just remake the whole thing. Or Lost. The ending of that was really bad. It's not a movie though, but it's the TV program. You know what I mean, don't you? You never watched Lost? It was American.
There's a good chance you can say, have you ever seen? And before you can say what it is, I'll say no.
It's where they ended up, the plane crashed on a desert island. And there was all sorts of mysteries going on in this island. And they had to kind of... the ending was so ridiculously stupid. Everybody was like up in arms, really angry with the makers of it.
See, I wish I didn't see this answer because this is the best answer, and it's on YouTube. Judy said it. Benjamin Button.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? That's the perfect answer right there, I think. So other answers were A Star Is Born and Game of Thrones series, not movie. Reverse the plot of Halloween and other horror films. Right? Reverse it. Yeah, the plot of a horror film. Right?
I don't like stuff like that. I don't like Halloween and no. They don't interest me much.
What lifestyle change have you been meaning to make for a while now?
Get my body clock back in order, because although I don't mind it being on American time, I'm still only getting about 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night, and it is getting to me. I don't think it helps my pain levels at all.
Right, right.
So yeah.
Okay.
I've got to
Lifestyle
stop being a
change.
dick.
I need to, yeah, I gotta get rid of my tummy, and I need to exercise more, start eating better. So yeah, that's the whole quarantine thing. I can use that for an excuse, but I'm quarantining regardless what I want to be or not, because I'm a workaholic. I stay home, I work. So that's an excuse. I need to get out and exercise and eat better.
Why don't you just swim? You got a pool out there. I'd just do a few lengths of that
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
I'd be in that pool all the time.
Nice. Well, you wouldn't be in there all the time.
No.
where
I like this. It's his wagging his tail. This is his.
Do that. I wag my tail when I'm happy. What is the most beautiful place you have been?
I'll probably say Florida. So I've been there. Yeah. Twice. Yeah. Florida.
I gotta say Siesta Key.
Yeah.
It's paradise. It's really, I've said it hundreds of times how much to me it is paradise. Of course, crystal sand, the sunsets, everything about it, I just love. So yeah, and I've been quite a few places around the world, but yeah, Siesta Key. That's a dumb question. I don't even want to ask that one.
Skip it then. If it's not going to be entertaining, it's not worth it, is it?
What's stupid? If you had a giraffe that you needed to hide, where would you hide it? I'm going to hide it up the ass of that person that came up with that question. All right. Do you wish there were more or less holidays? Why?
Holidays don't make any difference to me. So.
Indifferent?
Indifferent about it. I think it's good for kids to have a nice long break off. I think it's really important for them to have that, the holidays.
I'm going to go with more. Make more fun holidays. Just holidays for the heck of it. Like today is
paid ones.
Yeah.
Insist on it being paid.
Today is
paid holidays.
National Go to the Beach Day, right? Everybody go to the beach when you get a chance.
And the government pay for it.
Yeah. National everybody meditate today day. Yeah.
I'd just sleep because I can't meditate.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not very good at meditation.
Well, we can work on that.
No, because as soon as I close my eyes, after the amount of painkillers I'm on, sleepy time, isn't it? I'm better at focusing on looking at a candle and doing it that way.
Okay, so what happens in your country regularly that people in most countries would find strange or bizarre?
Wheelie bin races.
What?
See, you've already shown me that it's strange. A wheelie bin is a dustbin with a lid on it. It's a big, huge, it's like a big bin. And you put loads of dustbin sacks in it and the dustbin cart comes along and empties them out. there is a race that goes on in Faversham where people buy an extra bin and they then cut holes in it and make it into like a drag race thing. And they race down this hill in Faversham.
That sounds like fun.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious.
I would do that. I would do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Count me in.
Yeah.
Well, our country.
I don't know if they still do it, but
do you guys do Cinco de Mayo?
No.
See, that's I thought that it was an American thing. That's where people on May 5th, they drink like lots of Mexican beer, and they wear sombreros and eat tacos, and it's just one big party. A lot of people take off work from they don't want to work on Cinco de Mayo because
nice.
it's a
I like
huge
Mexican
party.
food, lots.
Do you guys celebrate St. Patrick's Day? I don't think you guys do that either.
Yeah, they're just excuse to get pissed.
Yeah. Is it the
The
same
day before
day?
my birthday, so.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah. Cinco de Mayo. Okay. I'm not going to go there.
Is that one for later?
Oh, no, I'm going to. What odd smell do you really enjoy?
What's the smell that I really enjoy? Love the smell of bleach.
Bleach.
Bleach. Yeah.
What odd smell? Odd smell. I can't think of one that I can spit off the, say off the top of my head. What odd smell? I don't know. I'll go with bleach.
Do you like the smell of bleach then?
It's clean. Gasoline. That's a good one. Somebody said gasoline.
That's one of my daughters.
I used to like that when I was younger, and not
Yeah.
so much now. Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter likes it.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, let's do a couple more and then we'll wrap it up. What habit do you wish you could start?
Being tidier.
That's a good one.
For you as well.
So would you be like OCD?
No, never.
No?
I'd hate people to feel uncomfortable in my home.
Yeah.
I'd hate it. No, that's not fun at all.
For me, what habit, if I knew I could do it without any repercussions, I'd go back to smoking. I love smoking. It's been almost a year, September 13th last year, when my last cigarette. So I do miss it. It's not easy. I'll tell you, and people that say that, it gets easier. No, it doesn't. You still miss it, but it's not as bad as what people think it is either. You can quit. It's not as difficult, but you do definitely miss it. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this for our last one. What do you spend the most time thinking about?
It's slushy.
I feel the same way. I'll think about you all throughout the day. A certain song will pop into my head. It's all about you. I'll be washing dishes, thinking about you. Yeah.
But we're not, what I like about it is is how we are, but we don't have to text each other all day. We don't have to communicate with each other all day. We kind of know that we're busy people. We just get on with stuff. But we could, if we wanted, to call anytime. Just comfortable.
Yeah, and I know that I can feel you when you're thinking about me.
I know.
And I can sense when you're having issues there. I'll find myself sometimes when Allie's back is hurting, she'll rock, and I'll find myself rocking and thinking about you. And then I'll send you energy while I'm rocking.
Oh, thank you.
I know you're going through something. So that was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I want to see what everyone else has put now.
Yes, I can't wait to take a look at everyone's answers there, as well as down below on people watching the recorded version of this, what their answers are as well. So, and comments too. So I want to thank everyone for joining us here. I'm going to be coming back on at 9 o'clock this evening with the bigger picture. I have a new one, new episode coming out. So
is that on Zoom or is that just YouTube?
It's YouTube. Yeah. So I just want to, number one, check out n5d.net. Check out the new shirts that we have there. Consider joining us on Patreon. Links are below. Allie, your website and info is?
psychically.net.
Uh-huh.
So if you wanted a reading or psychic development, tarot tuition, cord cutting, love, life reading, financial predictions, life purpose, anything like that.
You'll love it. Absolutely. So many people have booked readings with Allie. As a matter of fact, the woman that just joined on Patreon and ordered 3 shirts said she's going to get a reading from you as well.
Oh, yeah. I'd love it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it so much.
Yeah. She
connecting with different people.
She wants to see us get together in the flesh as well. So
yeah, we had to cancel Friday. It's just that it's blocked everywhere that and once I realized, this is because I was getting we've been really positive and we've been fine, haven't we, about it all. We've been kind of like a bit, we'd go through a bit of disappointment, but it's like, it's fine, it will work out when it works out, be fine. The last disappointment was really, really hard for me. But then I thought to myself, why is it that America in particular has closed their borders? And I thought to myself, round up. Since then, I'm fine. If that's the sacrifice, that's the sacrifice. If I don't get to meet you for months, then so be that. That's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay.
No.
Because it means there's a bigger plan.
Yes, I totally agree with that. And that brings a little bit of solace to the whole situation, because we've tried. I've literally bought tickets twice only to have them refunded. Well, one got refunded, still waiting for the other one to get refunded. And, that makes perfect sense. That makes sense why, Tom Hanks is now a citizen of Greece. It makes it harder to extradite him back to the United States when they start rounding up all these people. So,
yeah, exactly. So because of that reason, it's like, bring it on then.
Yeah, for the kids. Yeah.
Because that we are not important when it comes to that.
Yeah. You're so beautiful. I just get caught looking at you sometimes, and I'm just staring at your beauty.
That's how I feel. We do this often. I know it sounds slushy to everybody, but I think it's our higher self as well connecting. We just don't talk sometimes and just look. Because it's like, oh my God, we found each other after, the odds being completely against us. We've
and for others,
we're some still shocked.
It might be freaky or weird for other people just to stare at someone else, but it doesn't feel that way with you. You can stare at me and I'm totally, and you have many times, as I have with you, just staring at you.
But we've had that before, and we've seen the past life face thing, where there's lots of different past lives. Like your face would be longer, you know, fuller, but all your eyes, nose, and mouth was the same.
Right.
And you said that mine was the same.
Yes.
But each time there was a new past life, it was just like a rolling effect. We could see it, couldn't we? That was really interesting.
Yeah. So I'm going to leave it off right there. I'm going to grab a bite to eat before I get back on to YouTube. Allie and I want to thank everyone that's watching us. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe, share if you want, and come back at 9 o'clock this evening and join me on the live chat on YouTube. So
how long is it until 9 o'clock for you? An hour?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Go off and get something to eat, Tommy.
Yes. So on behalf of my love, Alison James, I'm Gregg from in5d.com, and we're both sending you all infinite love and light.
Bye.
Say.